Hello and welcome to the program Hot Button. Social media has become an everyday thing for every young person. It runs our relationships, it runs our family, and then it gives us an ample space to relate with those people that are either close to us or far away from us. My name is Johnny and I have with me on the program
Oluwola Damlola
and
Esdras Patrick Irakiza.
welcome to the program.
The pleasure.
Thank you.
Today, I want us to look at social media and relationship. How these two ideologies play and how it either affects or moves the relationship forward. What does social media have to do with dating?
Well, social media is a tool that drives the world currently, and it can't be totally eradicated from dating. So we can now say then that social media is a part of dating because people need to communicate and share experiences and memories. So, yeah.
That's very true. Okay, let me hear from you.
Actually, social media links you with people
Okay.
without stalking them. You don't have to follow them around before you know that this is the type of person this person is. Social media comes with risks, actually, because you don't know their actual lifestyle. It's what they want you to see. That's what they post online, and that's what you tend to see.
Okay. Well, from what you're saying is social media relates to dating in the sense that on the social media, you can find someone you like and then read through the person's post and maybe the abouts of the person to know what kind of thing does this person do, who does he associate with, is he a family-oriented person, where does he stay, and stuff like that. So social media does have a lot to do with dating.
Definitely.
Wow. Okay. So how does social media help a relationship to grow?
All right. Social media can help a relationship to grow in various ways, but the one that everyone can agree with on is the fact that it helps to enhance communication in the sense that you have more time to communicate with that person, and with different tools. You know, you can have a video call with the person, and it won't be at a cost when you compare using your airtime. So video calls, you can have sharing of voice notes, audios, okay, and you can have memories, sharing of memories, and sharing your locations and things that you have seen online with the person.
Okay.
But if there was no social media, it would just be the traditional phone calls, letters, and things like that.
So in a way, it puts a relationship together, it makes partners to be closer.
Yes,
That's what you're saying.
and
Because,
it's spicy.
because you can't see your partner every time and you want to talk to him, like talk to your partner and all of that. You send streaks on Snapchat, so like it gets to know everything that you do.
If you want him or her to know.
If you want him to know, you guys can keep streaks.
Okay.
Then you send it to him every time, like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Anywhere you go, so you send to him. Because if you don't send streaks to somebody in a day, it would like stop. So you have to start over again, and you don't want to lose that count. So like you send everything to him. You guys tend to like talk every time indirectly.
Okay.
Like you don't have to wait to see him or go to his place before you like talk to him. You just like talk through social media and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. So it's more
Then
like something that enhances
it's more
the
like,
bond.
okay, you
between
can
two
see
partners.
him, but not physically.
Okay.
You guys are together, but not together
Not,
anyway.
oh, yeah, wow. And those are ways that social media could even enhance relationship. You know, that's more on the side of communication. For me, social media is more like everything, especially how it's been used now. You could use it for business, you could use it for meetings, you could use it for a lot of things. And then I'm wondering, are people living out the spiritual aspect of growing a relationship out of social media?
That can also happen on social media, okay? You know, when the whole pandemic thing came up, people discovered that the church is you. You are the church, so you don't necessarily have to go to a church physically because there was lockdown. So in that same period, people discovered that you can worship with your partner virtually.
Hmm.
Okay, and you don't necessarily have to be in the same place.
In the same
but
place.
you are at the same program,
Hmm.
participating in the same activity,
Wow.
dropping your prayer points and everything. And most Bible applications these days have that feature in which you can pray and study the Bible with someone, powered by your social media.
Okay.
And you can always tweet about it. You can always, Insta it on your feed and everything like that. So that is also definitely not missing out. It enhances your prayer life also, because as Snapchat has streaks, as a popular Bible application that also has streaks. So when every time you come up, it puts the number for you, and you can also join study with your partner. And you can see that you have done 70% of the reading and your partner has done 20%. So you can be like, what's the problem? Why have you just done 20% when we're supposed to be on 70%? So definitely.
Isn't that lovely to see that we can actually use social media to enhance the spiritual growth of our relationship?
Yes,
I think a lot of people need to know that. And I believe Christians out there can put applications out there for, for young folks to get and then enhance the spiritual growth, because a lot of people just feel social media is all about entertainment. You just go there, you watch videos and laugh and all that. There is a lot more we can do with this application. Now, talk to me. For whatsoever has a good part, definitely they say has a bad part.
Yeah.
So the saying goes. So tell me, are there ways that social media could actually damage a relationship?
Okay. Personally, I feel social media can damage a relationship in every way. Because people tend to flow with what they see online.
Okay.
And not everything online is true.
Okay.
People
Not everything online is real.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, people live fake life, actually. You tend to put what you want people to know online.
Okay.
Not like, okay, yes, I'm down today, and then I'll post online that I'm down. I won't. It's when I go out, then have fun, take pictures, I'll post online for people to see that, yes, this is what is happening. It's just like surprise and all of that. Some people, their partner cannot afford money for surprising them and all of that, but because they see that, yes, so somebody did it for someone, then they want their partner to do it for them.
Okay.
And then with that, your partner will like lose interest in you, because you want what he cannot like do for you and all of that. So like it tends to like damage your relationship with time.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's everything you see online you want your partner to do for you.
So it's more like you're trying to emulate a virtual life, bringing it into your actual life. And then everything you see on Facebook may not necessarily be real.
Everything.
So what you're saying is, if we begin to bring the social media life, which is more like a virtual life, into our relationship, which is actual, it will actually damage it.
Yeah.
Wow, let me hear more on that.
Well, my own mindset is a little bit similar, but a little bit different.
I'd love to hear that.
I don't believe social media damages relationship.
Okay.
Because social media is just a tool.
Okay.
People are the ones that damage relationship. And the factors that can come into play are jealousy and communication that is not well understood.
Okay.
So because social media can be used to communicate, and people can tend to make other people jealous on social media, that's why people then say social media damages relationship. But in principle, it's not social media that is damaging the relationship.
Okay.
It's people that they are the ones damaging the relationship, because when people go on social media, if you notice, celebrity marriages always rosy on social media. And next thing you see, they have broken up, and you're like, when did this happen? I just thought you guys were just in Bali, having something. Yesterday you had breakfast in bed in Paris and things like that. So people now tend to see that these people are having a perfect life online, and they want their own life to be like that, forgetting that the things people put on social media are the rosy things. You see, just like how a rose flower has thorns. They don't show you, when you see rose flower, the first thing that you see is how it's blossoming. You don't see the thorn. That's what they do on social media. They just put out the rosy part for other people, and people try to compare and match up with that.
Most people believe everything they see.
Yeah, then on the other aspect is that people get insecure when they see some things on social media from their partners, in such a way that, okay, my partner has 1,000 followers and 900 of them are males. Ooh.
And that's a problem.
And I'm like, okay, this is strange. And maybe out of the night, she's always liking them, and putting some emojis, fire, love struck emojis, and all those things. So people tend to be worried about things like that.
Wow.
That why is this happening? So it just brings out now the fear or the insecurity in the person. It just brings it to limelight.
So
Yes,
what you're saying is it is not the social media itself. Social media doesn't just walk into your relationship and damage it. It is subject to how you, the individual, decides to use the application. So if you pick things, lifestyle from the social media, and you want to apply it to your life, it is not the social media, it is you.
Voila.
No, it depends.
Yeah, let me hear that. That's what I want to hear.
Okay. So people are addicted to social media. Okay, just like when I'm with my boyfriend, then you're always online.
Okay.
You're always texting people. You're always checking things on Instagram, and like you're always sending to me. But I'm with you. I'm your happiness. You should like spend quality time with me.
Okay.
Not like everything is social media. So like you have to like spend time with me. Let's have conversations outside the social media and all of that. We can like see movies together, talk. Like that is one of the important things in the relationship, quality time. Just spend it with me. I'm with you. Let's take everything off social media.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
talk. Okay.
Yeah, have conversations and all of that.
Quickly, can you share with us maybe an experience you've had about social media affecting you personally?
Okay. It's just like the example I gave now.
Okay.
Okay, my boyfriend here is addicted to his phone.
Okay.
That's one thing. He's always on his phone. If he's not like seeing movie, it will be on WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, and all of that. But like spend time with me, because I'm with you. Yeah, let's talk. Let's have conversations. Because I'm your partner. You don't have anybody to talk to. Just take your phone off. In fact, switch your phone off, because I'm with you, and let's like talk. Stop using social media every time. Just take it out, and let's like have time together and all of that. So like with that, it's like kind of damaged our relationship, because there was no time for us to talk. It was always online, everything online.
So when partners are together, it is very, very important that at that moment in time, if you want your relationship to grow, you put the social media aside and have quality time with your partner.
Yes.
Quality time like having good discussions that will boost your life, that will inspire you, motivate your relationship, and then build both of you up. Okay, let me hear from you. Is there a personal experience or something you could share with us?
Yes, not mine personally, but a friend of mine, when we were having a random talk, and was like, he's tired of his girlfriend. And I was like, well, that's a strong thing to say. Well, I was not like, why? He said he can't just do anything without thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, that's what you're supposed to do normally. It was like, no, not in that sense. In the sense that, let's say they go to a restaurant to eat something. Immediately they step into the restaurant, the girlfriend's already like, oh, let's go to that side, there's lights there. Oh, let's go to this side, there's, the window is there. And immediately they go there, she brings out her phone. Bash, 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 bash. Pictures, Instagram, hashtag, food lover, hashtag, pizza, hashtag, this. And before he's very hungry, but he has to wait for her to take the pictures of the food, put it on her Insta story, put it on Snapchat, everything. Next thing, filters, taking pictures of him and everything. Oh, why did you wear this shirt? It doesn't match. It doesn't match the mood today. I thought we said we were going to look all rosy today. Why are you wearing a dark? It was more like anything that happens, the lady wants to quickly, tweet about it, take a picture about it. So at the point, it felt like she was not even interested in him anymore.
It was all about the social media.
The social media, about memories, about telling people things. I know when there's a thing that they are going through in relationship, when they go outside, she just wants him to pretend like, oh, everything is still fine, take pictures and everything. And it was all about the pictures for her. And he felt like they were not connecting, because he needed to have some talks, he needed to have some heart-to-heart discussion. Well, she was all about the hashtags and the retweets and, the views.
Wow. That's serious. Now, we have seen cases where people have decided to take issues about their relationship online. You just said something about posting virtually everything, more like living your life, your whole life on social media. Now, we've seen situations where people just go, any tiny niggle of thing that happens in their relationship, they just drop it online. So what informs that kind of decision where somebody will decide, we have a problem today, I'm posting it online. We're breaking up today, I'm posting it online. We're this today, I'm putting it online. What informs that kind of decision?
Well, most times it's addiction to social media. And when people are addicted to social media, they seek validation from social media.
Okay.
So whatever happens to them, they want to put it out there so that they can get people that can either sympathize with them or rejoice with them. They feel that they can't come up with peace on their own. They need a third party, which is the social media.
Okay.
And you know, when it comes to social media, they say keep your relationship private but not secret. So you can put that you're in a relationship. Once in a while, you can put pictures of your partner so that, you know, people know that you're in a relationship. But
okay.
Not you have a little breakup and you now start going to Twitter and start writing men has come, you know, hey, I'm single now, or you change your bio from engaged to single, or you are like, oh, back to the streets, you know, things like that.
Street is calling my name.
Hey, street is calling my name and things like that. So, you know, you have a little quarrel, and the next thing you're going is you're telling people, you don't even first think, okay, let me actually discuss with my partner and let's find a solution to this. You're all about going online and and forgetting that people online are not really bothered about your happiness per se. They're bothered about what will make them laugh.
They just want the news.
They just want, you know, things that will make them happy, and you know, so people online actually don't care about that situation. They're just going to look for fun. So people that do that are just seeking validation and, you know, looking for a way to be in public eye and have people sympathize with them on something that they could have, you know, discussed and settled behind closed doors.
Or the popular phrase, cloud chasing.
Yeah, you know, chasing clout and things like that, yeah.
Okay, let me hear from you.
Some people post because they want others to talk. Like, okay, those in a toxic relationship and all of that, if their partner eats them and they post online, people tend to like talk and say, yes, okay, my partner does this also. Then like they allow people to speak up with what they see online.
Okay.
So they want someone to stand for them. I feel like somebody gives them the energy
like
to
a
talk.
backup.
Yes. So that's when they now like say, yes, okay, you used to eat me, and now, okay, somebody said it already, and I'm not going to allow you eat me again with that. So like social media has actually like helped in that way, because people tend to speak up.
Okay.
People that are afraid before that, people will pick on them. They like now speak up so that people like help them and all of that.
Okay. So once they go there, it's more like, let me not die in silence. And then once they drop it there, people, they begin to garner support, and then they make some other people to open up. And I don't think it's far from, what's it called? Me Too.
Yeah.
Me Too was all about, it started from someone who started voicing out everything that has happened, the abuse and all that, and then it all started like that. I guess that's the reason why some people post that, and I don't think you're far from
and some
the
people
truth.
would like stop. It's just like, okay, there was one time that rape was viral and all of that. They caught some people and then they killed them, or they're in prison and all of that, and they don't want to experience the same, so they like stop doing something like that, so they would also not end up in prison like other people. So that's why it is actually good to speak up. On social media.
Well, I get what you're saying. When you say some of these things, especially things that can actually help other people, it is at that point justifiable. But the point it came from is where you post unnecessary things about especially issues that can be discussed between both parties, and then you put it in public. Now, when that happens, how does it affect a relationship? If I have a girlfriend who posts everything, virtually everything that we do, how does that affect me?
Well, the first thing I always like to feel is that the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets. So whatever you put up on social media, even if you go back to delete it, some people might have taken a screenshot of it, and sometimes they might forget to delete it. And for example, a feature like Facebook Memories, where it can remind you of things you wrote about or things you did like 5 years, 2 years, 10 years ago. So if you have a relationship now and you tarnish the guy's image okay, people can then sit and say, oh, this guy that we looked at as him being upright and straight is now having this type of dent on his name. And when you now come back and you make up a relationship and you now go back and they're like, what? So you're going back to your vomit, but I thought you said this guy was this. Why are you now going back to him? That means you don't have a mind on your own, or were you trying to lie against him or his reputation or things like that? And sometimes, when you accuse someone for something, there's also a stigma that comes with you. Okay, so if you now put such information out there in public, people don't also just blame the person that you have put out there. They also blame you that, oh, but you knew about this and you stood with him for this time and now you're castigating him and you're now back together. Oh, we should expect something to happen in the next few years, and they start anticipating because you already put out what you shouldn't have put out in the public eye already. So in a situation like that, that's why it's advisable that if something happens, the best way to settle it at home, backstage, without
talk to your partner.
Talk to your partner, communicate with him without it being in the public eye. You understand?
Okay, because you make the relationship very vulnerable when you put it in the
and trust
public.
Trust will be destroyed.
Okay.
Because if you could, call me out for, using the toothpaste in the middle, and you start to use it from the bottom, and I use it in the middle, and you go online, and you're like, how do people that use toothpaste in the middle think? How could you be so stupid? It's something simple.
Like a troll already.
Yeah, and the person says that, like, oh, so actually I'm stupid. Okay, I didn't know that. And you do something else. Okay, he can just use the annoyance from that fact that you have already called him stupid indirectly on social media, and everybody knows that you guys are in a relationship, and lash out on you and like, oh, after all, people were expecting from me, we're expecting that I'll go to buy this and I'll not forget this. Come on, I'm stupid already. And that can start, building some backlogs.
Cold war. In that relationship.
And sometimes the person might also want to get you back, and it now goes and be like, who does this? And it starts becoming like a troll, back to back, and
that's like
it can start like a war within.
Okay, let me hear from you. How does it affect those that are in the relationship?
I feel you said everything already.
Okay.
You said everything.
Basically everything, how it affects people in the relationship. Okay, having looked at that, there is another issue whereby, and this happens mostly for girls, like, pardon me if I'm generalizing, but you post your picture and then I do not like or I do not comment, and it's a problem.
It is.
Why should it be a problem?
Because I'm your partner, I'm your babe. So you should, before I post pictures, I'll send to you. You select the ones I have to post, the one that makes sense. That yes, this one should go first, this one second, and all of that. So how will I post that you not like it? You have to like, comment. In fact, not just one. Write differences under. Don't go to other people's posts and start commenting that yes, you are fine, you look beautiful. No, I'm not saying you should not compliment them, but you have to minimize it. All the compliments should come to me because I'm your partner. Okay. So like everything should just say everything you can say. People, you don't need to say, oh yes, this is my girlfriend online, but with your comment, people will be like, yes, I think this is our man and all of that.
You just have to mark your space.
I'm your babe. You should do
and
everything.
Then a guy must like your picture, so long as it's your boyfriend.
Yes.
And he has seen that picture.
Comment.
And must comment.
Yes.
And that makes you feel good.
It makes me feel good.
Let's hear about it.
Well, I don't know why girls are all crazy about that.
But what about guys? Would you be happy if your girlfriend, if you post a picture and your girlfriend doesn't like, and then she's liking another guy?
As a guy, me personally, I'll be indifferent. Because
so you like it.
For example, Instagram is meant to be a platform where people like pictures.
Okay.
So I won't take it serious if she likes someone else's picture, just a like. Where I can now take offenses with the comments. Maybe she now goes and starts commenting things like, oh wow, look at how cute the person is and things like that, making me feel like, oh, I thought I was in a relationship with this person. But as a boyfriend, it's my duty to always like her pictures and comment so that I can make her feel good, mark my territory, make her happy and things like that.
And apart from that, she also has to replicate the same. She has to like yours in turn, which means we must like our girlfriend's picture,
Picture,
and they must like
to
ours.
save your neck.
Okay,
To save your neck.
to save our necks.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
It is
Now,
necessary.
very quickly, since we do not have much time on our side, how can we use social media to build our relationship without destroying it? How can we as Christians apply it to a godly relationship?
All right, social media is here to stay. And if we are thinking we can fight it, we are wrong. So the best thing we can do is use the social media to enhance our relationship in such a way that if you're in a relationship, you let people know that, okay, I'm in a relationship, so that everybody knows that this person is off limits for now. And if you have memories, you can take pictures, put those memories, because those memories that you make earlier will be memories that will help you in tough times. When you see, oh, 5 years ago, imagine where we came from 5 years ago, and we are now, pushing strong like this.
Okay.
And it also gives your partner a sense of belonging when you have family-based subscriptions and you involve the person. You put the person in your family plan and things like that. The girl knows that, oh, this person actually has a plan for me, and things like that. So those are the ways in which we can use social media to enhance our relationship. Not forgetting that if you're in a long-distance relationship, you can engage in video calling, and that can bridge that gap of distance because the person is literally with you everywhere you go.
So let me hear from you. How can we use social media to build our relationship spiritually?
Actually, social media is not all about entertainment.
Okay.
Like people feel. It is not about
Definitely.
entertainment. You have to like put godly things. Like you and your partner can pray together. You can worship together. You can do everything together. Let's say your partner is somewhere, then you cannot like go to church, make it to church that time. You can like video call, then show him what is happening in church. You guys get to like talk and do everything spiritually. Like Patrick said the other time that you and your partner can like share posts of godly things and all of that. You tend to like listen to the same music, pray together, do everything together. So it's not all about the entertainment.
So social media is not all about entertainment. It is not all about communication and trying to like, stay close to each other. We can do a lot more with social media, especially the spiritual aspect of it cannot be overemphasized. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. You have been very, very insightful with your opinions. All right, that's the much we can take on the program. We hope you have learned so much today. Social media is not only for entertainment. Social media is to guide your life and make things easy for you. The best way you can make things easy for you is to make it easy by hinging yourself on godly principles. Apply that to your life and build your relationship forward. Join us again next time. God bless you.